Hello everyone and welcome back to a frustrating third attempt at recording this particular one. The server did come back quite quickly, but twice now I've tried to do this quest and through no fault of my own, I don't think, I have failed. First time I killed the end boss before he could go out through his secret door, then I couldn't find the secret door and couldn't get in the room to check it for the manuscript piece. The second time was even weirder. We had the section where there should be a secret door to get into the end room. That was appearing as open on my screen. And yet, when I tried to go through there, it stopped me, saying there was a door there. I had no way to interact with this invisible door, so the quest was a fail. So, hoping for third time lucky. The fails did at least allow me to equip my potions, which I had been lacking. So I've got potion of spell power from Commendations of Valor. We've got our little from the portable hole, our Greater Inferno and Greater Brilliance to help fire and light spell power on a short-term basis. And I think we're good to go. I'm going to try and remember to trigger our turns to get the bonus light damage there. You can see the purple numbers. I mentioned it in the previous recording when I did all the waffle before the game shut down, that our sun domain, every time we trigger a turn, things in the vicinity take 10% extra damage. Now that was the first successful use of an implosion, so I'm happy for that. Oh, can we implode you as well? No, I think it's finished, okay. Yes, the troll still going well. No manuscript page here, is there? No. Still having the benefit. Did you see there the double damage there? That was our little mantle thing triggering. Oh, don't do this again with the lag, please. It's lagging quite badly, isn't it? Just see if I can wait for it to come round. I don't have a spell point restoration item, so we'll be relying on shrines. But we do have attacks from distance. Okay. Can we implode undead? That's an interesting question. We will be finding out the answer. Oh, let's trigger it now. Oh, why not? Oh, it's got that one. Yes. Beautiful. I could have just walked through and saved the rest of the spells, couldn't I? You have some as well. No, spell resistance. Okay, so the Dretch have spell resistance. Keep trying to trigger boost. You can see here that I tried to go the back way through the little doorway and it wasn't having it. Let's oh, I'm not going to wait the 17 seconds for implosion to be off. We can try it later on. You lot can have some of that. Nice, okay. Still looking for the manuscript page, aren't we? It can be squirreled away behind these benches. So that corner there, that was an open doorway last time. Oh, don't do this game, please. put our little spell powers back on. I'm gonna trigger the implosion in here. See what happens. Can we implode undead? Do they have spell resistance? They look to have spell resistance there. Now let's not kill him like we did before. Don't kill him. Let him run. Aren't you going to run away? You're supposed to be running away, you. Open this damn door for me. He's not going to, is he? Can we... Oh, he's off now. Okay. No manuscript here. None there. I think we're going to have to wait for this chest. As mentioned before, there is a belt, a wisdom belt in one of these that can drop, which would be particularly nice for this build. Come on. Okay. Two more places it could be. I don't have too many sprint boost charges because of having to repeat the quest a couple of times. So, not a great start, but not through any fault of mine or the build for a change. Any sign of a manuscript there? No.
From the shadows of this chamber. Take us with you. Take us away. No, get away. Don't do it. Take the shine.
I think it's a missing codex piece, isn't it? It's called. Now, actually, I should probably, for the other short quest, I should probably put all the metas on, shouldn't I? And just go gung ho. Oh, nice. Oh, so they're vulnerable to light anyway, regardless of the turning thing. Okay, that'll do. Where? Isn't there a door here? Oh, it's there. If it's not here, I think this recording will be cancelled as well. Thank God for that.
You notice an expensive-looking gem.
Okay, let's get out of here. No, I am not touching the large gem. I've had enough bother already. Right, come on, let's get a move on. Fetch and carry quest.
You can see Knoll guards ahead, blocking the entrance to their camp.
You watch, I'll forget something critical to quest completion here. I always do when I'm trying to go a bit quicker.
Daughter of the Knoll chieftain, has given you a charm of
two more
to help you infiltrate the camp.
Plaques to get, and we've got to talk to this one as well, haven't we? This significant outsider.
You're looking for a way inside.
That one.
I've got just the thing.
And one for my good friend
I
Klitsch.
might need something myself.
Oro's Sandcloak lets you in on a secret.
Last
Chief
one.
Bloodgleam has been lying to the
Go and see the
Outlanders
boss.
about sending their comrades to join the cult. If you can prove that Outlanders are being killed as sacrifices instead, it will destroy their loyalty to the chief.
Another one for Klitsch.
Not all that glitters is gold.
Klitsch is the chap who always comments about collectibles in the YouTube threads.
Oro said Gravemaw always wore a ring like that.
I can't do anything with that, can I? I need to take the rat bone. Okay, back to Boomfoot, and the job should be done.
Boomfoot reveals that Zark Soot Club, the renowned Outlander fighter, can't stand the sight of blood. time to let Zark know what you know. The Knoll nods
Okay,
in
let's
agreement.
prepare.
You've convinced enough Knoll Outlanders to turn against Chief Bloodgleam and her cultists.
We still have the remains of
You've
a
convinced
potion
members
of
the
spell
tribe
power,
to
so
turn
I'll leave
against the
that.
cult of evil chaos,
Take our
and
little
found
apple,
proof that Chief Bloodgleam
trigger
has
the
been
Reaper
lying
boost,
about
and then
sending
just
the Outlanders
send
to
all
work
hell.
with the
I'll do
cultists.
implosion and
This
everything.
should be more than enough to create an uprising in the Knoll's ranks. Chief Bloodgleam
Come on,
bellows at the
sometime
crowd.
today, people.
You would trust this outsider over your own
Let's
chief?
do some
Have you
praying.
forgotten everything the cult has done for you idiots?
The Outlanders seem to reconsider, but you have something that will convince them. You hold up Grave Maw's bloody ring and reveal that you found it in the chief's shrine.
Chief said Gravemar joined the cult!
He's taking some nice purple numbers from that turn, so that was good.
Deadly beast.
All happened rather quickly. Oh no, not that. Can we implode?
Rushes into the chamber.
I think implosion was working there. Obviously not against the Dretch, but
You think you've won against the onslaught of Knoll cultists, but then another wave sets in, calling for blood.
okay.
Not a
Happy
single
days.
cultist remains standing.
We both
The
know this will
Outlanders
end in
cheer,
violence.
relieved that they can
Really,
finally
soldier?
leave the
Anything
Borderlands
nice?
behind.
Nope. Okay.
Those fools!
I think there is another chest in here. I don't know whether we can access it though.
Hula stands beside Oro, who
Spellcraft?
grabs
Yeah,
it.
okay.
There must be more to these two than it initially seemed. With Chief Bloodgleam and the other cultists out of the way,
Go on then. Another
Hula
one
and
for
Oro
quick.
Well
can
done.
finally escape into the wilds together. As they turn to leave, Eula tells you to hold on to the charm of evil chaos she gave you.
I think these
In case
quests,
you need
in
help
many
defeating
cases,
the
are
rest of the
neutralizing
cult.
our biggest advantage, which is the hitting and destroying groups from distance. That's kind of the way I've got it set up. So shall we put Empower and Heighten on as well? Let's go for it. I can hear the voice of Nasliller in my ears. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is we could get marooned out. Actually, even out of spell points, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spell-like... Well, four spell-like abilities we could use, of which one is an AoE. So, even if we're running on fumes, we should still do reasonably. And they are all reasonably short quests, in some cases very short, aren't they? So let's get stuck in.
You enter the caves, determined to eliminate another threat to the residents of the keep. As the last goblin dies, you notice something glittering in the debris under the makeshift wooden walkway. The lock on this stout door does not look pickable. The guardian door opens.
Trying still where possible to make good use of the SLAs. Oh god, that was a terrible mess. Impressed at the damage we're doing with our single target stuff now. That's probably the weakness of the build, but we've done a good job at remedying that. Right, wait for it, wait for it. I can sense a trolling coming here.
A small goblin.
Oh no! God, serve me right, trolling the little shaman and up pops a
You
Hezro.
spot an iron key in the back of the chamber.
There is actually another insta kill, but you need to be in touch range, don't you? Is it called Slay Living? I haven't taken that because touch range is a bit kind of tempting fate in my opinion. So I'll be glad of it.
This heavy iron-bound door is fitted with an unpickable magical lock. The door swings open on well-oiled
Yes,
hinges,
nice.
startling
So
the hobgoblins
my
on the
staple
far
strategy
side.
here, sound burst and the 2 SLAs, just to try and conserve a bit.
You hear
Let's
the
try
sounds of
a
guttural chanting coming from the chamber.
implosion in here. I'm not going to cast anything else, just wait and see what happens. Of course a Hezro happens, why wouldn't it? They've got Death Ward as well, haven't they?
Perhaps the magical runes on the wall are the key
I
to
think
opening it.
one of them must have died to spawn the Hezro. Okay, let's go. Not another one. If there's one thing worse than a Hezro, it's a Hezro in a close environment like this where you just can't get away. Oh, spells totally lagged. Oh my god, game, please. Talk about delay. I cast that 5 seconds ago. Oh no. Come on, don't do this. Okay. Can we have normal service resuming soon, please? Because the laggy stuff is going to lead to a dead cleric. I don't know whether I mentioned, I don't think I did. So I'll mention it in passing as we go along here. There was one instance in the cogs where a load of forge wraiths spawned. You know when you collect that relic thing down at the bottom, the Stormreach, whatever it's called. You collect that and then suddenly all the forge wraiths spawn. It just basically froze me completely with lag. Oh, we managed to get through a spell resistance there from the dretch. That was nice. Implode it. Completely froze me with lag until, and I found this happens often, until I was actually dead. And then it let me move normally again. But what the game hadn't factored in was that this cleric has the Death Pact. So he was able to get back up with that and complete the quest, unlike other builds that I've got that would have just had to retire to lick their wounds. So that was a nice use of the Death Pact. I've seen the other side to Death Pact as well. I don't know if, I mean the description says if slain you get to come back up again. I've died in traps, like some of the nastier ones in Three Barrel Cove, and not been able to, the Death Pact hasn't triggered. Whether it's because I've died, you know, so suddenly, maybe been one shot or something, and the Death Pact hasn't had chance to go off, or whether it means that you have to be actually slain by an opponent and not just hammered by a trap. I don't know the answer to that one. I think this could be a bad one. I think this is the one where you have to jump over that hole, isn't it? Two things could happen here, both of which are bad. I could end up falling down the hole, which would be a mess, or some of the opponents could end up down there, which would also be a mess because it means I've then got to go and fetch them out of there because they are a requirement for quest completion, I'm pretty sure. Let's take a jump thing.
Most of the kobolds
Right, we got over the hole.
while one of their members scampers away.
I am pretty sure at least one escaped, so that's not good. The close confines works both ways, pals. It can help us to implosion. Go, go. Yes, I like that. I've already used it way more than we did with Purple's life, and it's been pretty effective too. Let's get a turn down. Get some bonus damage in on this guy. Yeah, nice purple numbers I saw there. So that's the thing to remember now. Get the turn undead, especially against a boss. Get the turn undead in first, and then hammer him with the light spells. We know the light works. We're not sure about the fire, are we? It's not in the description.
Don't get weighed down. Fast legs feed the wolf, not a full backpack.
Now, are these going to attack me, or will there be a peaceful resolution here? I don't think I'll let anybody through. Oh, okay, that's the answer. So turn undeads, get some light booms in. Well, did I see a quest completion in amongst all that? I think I did. Happy days. We can't open the secret door, can we? So yeah, I think I have one set up for the kind of piddling little rank and file. Just the AoE light attacks and the single target SLAs. And then when to coin a phrase, when the shit hits the fan, we have our big booming things that we send down to, what would you call it, lay down a suppressing fire.
The door behind you seals shut as you enter. There's now only one way to go. Forward. That's fine with you, as this cave is said to contain much treasure.
We're doing for the potion, we need another one, okay.
A burly minotaur stands behind a magical
Yeah,
barrier.
that was an example of the apple not triggering. I was kind of moving when I pressed it. It's put it on cooldown, but nothing's happened. We'd have no bonus off it. So you've really got to stay still when you trigger the apple from the Halloween event if you want it to take effect. What a mess I've made there. That was unbelievably bad, and still continues to be so. That was horrendous. I don't know how I made such a mess. I know the Maybar champions are tough, but to allow him to get close to killing us was just pathetic. Why aren't they attacking us, that lot? Okay, let's try some fire on them. Lovely. Okay, let's not mess about here. We'll start with a turn and just unload. didn't work, did it? Why not? Oh, because the one I was trying to do was on cooldown. Okay. And there is also a lot of lag going on in here. But that's... he was still taking... unless undead would take purple damage anyway. I think they just take double damage. I'm not sure they have purple numbers against them for that. Yeah, if I'm being fair here, I've made a complete pig's ear of this quest so far. So let's try and redeem ourselves on the end boss if we can.
This should be enough crests to fill all of the sockets on the Minotaur's barrier.
So we're looking to do a turn and then our light stuff.
With all 3 crests neatly fitted into their sockets, the magic barrier fails. The infuriated Minotaur gives a
And not
roar
get
of
smashed
rage
like
and
that.
attacks.
Is he still taking... yes, so he's still taking bonus damage from the light stuff. The... I think that is law... oh, holy damage, so that doesn't count as a light spell. But the other stuff he was taking the purple from for a while, so that's good. I don't think we've found anything yet, have we? Just double check that. Inventory is a disgrace as usual, Brian. If your rates are reasonably competitive, matey, I'll hire you for a day to to come and sort through this mess. I've got to say, I don't know about the rest of you folks, that's my least favourite time in the game, when there's an approaching TR and I look at the TR cache and I just think, oh no, I'll do it tomorrow. How's the potion looking? Potion's good. Well, let's put some more of these on. So I've got to stand still and then we get our little apple bonus.
As you walk deeper into the cave, you hear deep, guttural voices in the distance.
Come on then, people. Oh, a champion.
Another target down. On to the next.
I could sense that encounter getting away from us, and it still is. Okay, so that Reaper was a nice illustration of when we've got something held and helpless, we do noticeably better damage, don't we? Well, you would anyway, but in our case it's better still. Oh, implode. Go away. Yes! Get the other one, yes! Love it!
The smell of meat cooking.
Take your spell resistance and go away. There's still one left. Go away. Oh, in here doesn't have spell resistance. Step forward now. Well, it's a good job we've got some spell pen between the gear and the Reaper trees and all the rest of it then.
The image of a small silver key is embossed on this surprisingly well-crafted lock. As the silver lock clicks open, you hear the muffled voices of bugbears ahead.
No mercy, no anger.
Finally managed to get one. Did he spawn something else down there? He better not have. It's almost like every time we've got... Yeah, there as well. You're getting 2 enemies for the price of 1 in most cases in here.
As the second lever is pulled, you can hear the rumble of the sealed doors sliding open.
And again. Right, let's do a turn and then just
As you
unload.
open the door, a massive goblin growls and attacks.
Oh, that's more like it. Got some decent single target on him there. Yes, big, well, big numbers for me anyway. So that tactic, turn before a boss, we need to remember that and make full use of it.
The door to the treasury opens with a satisfying click.
Don't get weighed down. Fast legs feed the wolf, not a full
And not
backpack.
complain about the complete lack of loot so far. For those of you who don't, or have never maybe run the Borderlands, there's some very nice low level 21. I don't know why it's 21 and not 20, but it is. Low level epic gear. I guess it's 21 because the quests are 21, aren't they? Are they 21? Let's have a look. Yes. So that would be my answer. It's just a bit of a shame because it means you can't just throw them on immediately when you come into epic, but aside from that, very decent gear for a variety of builds. You'll find most main stats, well, all main stats catered for, I think, with quality and insightful bonuses.
Fearing for their lives, the people of the keep have asked for
This
your
is where the
help
doc
dealing
tells
with
me I
two
should have gone the other way to
warlocks
avoid
well
the
inside this cave.
tripwire thing,
Judging
and
from
where
the
I sadly
floor,
admit that
each
I've only ever
direction
gone
leads
this
to
way,
a
so we're going to have to
different
take our
tribe's
chances. Not today, troll! Gonna do some more trolling here. Or at least try to. Come on, implode. Everybody implode. They did. They did. Beautiful. All I did there was hold them. I was so busy gloating that I didn't realise we were on half health. That could be a nice way to conserve mana actually, couldn't it? It is on a minute's cooldown though. I think this is the first boss, isn't it? Let's get our turn in. Now they're hitting pretty nicely, those sunbeam things and the sun pillar. When we do the turning, that's decent. So I do need to remember to
The lever clicks into place,
get that
and
in
the sound
before
of
we
grinding
hammer
gears
on a
can be
boss.
heard somewhere in the cave.
Nice, nice, nice. And with the healing component of one of them, that one, the Divine Wrath, it usually means we can outlast said boss as well. Which is nice.
Grinding gears can be heard once again as a gate opens somewhere in the cave.
We do have the Hood of Unrest, but on a 10-minute cooldown, so
But don't let this distract you
I
from
won't
the
use
mission.
it unless we're on the last quest or unless we are in a particularly nasty situation, in which case we do also have the rejuvenation thing to use. Is this in fact the last one? I think it may be. Oh no, I've missed one. Shunned... No, that's where I'm going, you muppet. So it is the last one. Okay. So I can use the Hood of Unrest for this one. Potion is still good. Should we do an implosion right out of the gate here? We could do.
On the floor, something large and dangerous has lived
No.
in this cave for some time.
Oh, where have I gone? I've gone the wrong way. Oh my god.
There have been some
That was so bad. I had a brain freeze there. Went completely the wrong way. Still don't know which way I'm going. I'm going through here, aren't I? How many times have I done this quest? Never been that way. It's not the right way. Let's take our anger out on these people here. Come on, you're all frozen. Just implode before my very eyes. We'll help you along a bit. Okay. That was... Oh, there's still some people up. You must be joking. Not today. I love it. Just love the destruction. And we've got that heightened, haven't we? Oh, everything's being heightened at the moment. So 58, not terrible in early epic. So we're able to land it reasonably reliably. That's a good example of, I mean, that thing. I dread to think how many little tippy-tappy light spells we'd have had to do to down that thing. So that's a good illustration of the point I was trying to make, that just getting rid of something with either an implode or an instant kill in that case is just really nice. In the case of what just happened there, it was me just wanting to see the yellow face. Ashamed as I am to say it. A shameful waste of mana. Right. Our apple. I think this lot are cruising for an implosion. I'm waiting. The guy at the back isn't held. I think implosion didn't do so good there, did it, for us?
With the Beastmaster defeated, you must now confront the creature he tried to tame.
Yeah, not to put too fine a point on it, that was a mess. I don't know what to do with this implosion, because when I trigger it and then I start hitting on them with other things, I end up killing them sometimes with these other things, and then feel like I wasted the implosion. I don't know. We'll find a way. And just to be thinking about it is already an improvement on where I was with the Purple's Favoured Soul build. So not terrible. Let's trigger the Hood of Unrest. Spell power boost. Maybe these rats can be imploded. I don't know. Yep, I think they can. Turn undead. Yeah, lots of lovely purple numbers there. Let's do another light attack, more purple numbers. It's a good job we have the extra power. Okay, yeah, he was tough. That was with the Hood of Unrest. Maybe without that dodge bonus I could have been in trouble there. I think the correct phrase for the loot we've found in here is basically bugger all, isn't it? But still, the operation was broadly speaking successful. Not too bad for allowing for the fact I'm kind of feeling my way and learning things. I'm liking this business with the using a turn undead charge for the extra damage. The only thing I don't like is that I can't quicken that. It's a bit laborious, and by the time I've finished with the animation of that, things are usually on top of us. But aside from that, not too bad. I think it was a good decision to go with the Sun Pillar, a bit more single target damage, so we have 4 decent options there for our single target things, 3 of which are spell-like abilities, so it keeps the mana costs down, which is good, especially while we don't have Evergreen yet. So yeah, I think a reasonably, and we've got the implosion up and running, and still making good use of the destruction. I really wish I could have that on a better key, a more accessible key. I used to have it on the X there, but then what do I do with the turn undead? I'll find a solution. That's for another time. Okay, I think that's all for now. I think we're in a reasonably decent place. If nothing else, it's been a lot of fun. A bit of a journey of discovery in some cases. Plenty of AoE power for the mobs and things that come at us. So, and on the single target side, I think we're doing not too bad. The only thing I haven't tried is the damage over time. Is it divine something or other that just ticks over time? I don't think I will be doing. I think I prefer using these because these are applicable to most all situations, whereas the dots would be only for a big boss. I plan to do another one, I think, in the middle, maybe somewhere like 25, a bit of a snapshot as to where we are, and then let's go for I think we said we'd do a run through or a couple of quests in the Delira's tomb, because that could be quite fun. See what we can do against the legions of the undead in there, see what kind of numbers we can put up. I think that's all for now. Thank you very much as always for looking. I'll speak to you next time. Take care.